meteorologist Chase Jones.
Well, it's a beautiful day for romance. Love is in the air, and with it, some of those higher winds and those temperatures by tomorrow. On the lookout for a little bit of dust. Impressive temperatures over the last 24 hours, making our way down into those 30s. Then we still made a good 34-degree run up into those 60s under the influence of that high pressure. Might have a couple more degrees to go, and by tonight, leveling out in those 40s with some of those stronger southerly winds. It's going to be a beautiful Friday night. 65 in San Angelo. Everybody else in a healthy combination of those lower 60s, those upper 50s, shades of green across the entire Concho Valley. 61 up there in Coleman, 61 down there in Ozona, 66 in Sterling City, and 60 down in Junction. So 6 degrees, if not 7 degrees across the entire Concho Valley. And by tonight, we'll see how much we stay close together as we make our way into some of these windier conditions. But it could be the last warm weekend for a while. Dew points are down there in those 40s and 50s, while the humidity indices are also down there in those 40s and those 50s, pushing up into those 70s. So a little bit of instability in those lower elevations as you make your way off towards the east. Now, the upper level pattern in the moisture tracker Stephen and I have been talking about sort of all day, getting a better idea of these colder temperatures. Now, he was telling me there's a probability for it to be a record low by next week without any look for any moisture. When we're any luck without any moisture, when we're looking at the upper level pattern, this is what we're talking about. A lot of this stationary boundary action. Now, these pockets of cold air are going to make their way through. In Bismarck, North Dakota, it will be 1 degree, and by this weekend, it will be negative 18 up there, and as a result, it will be down in those freezing levels here in the Concho Valley. Now, water vapor imagery showing us this powerful winter storm making its way near the Great Lakes, and as a result, they'll see about 2 feet of snow right behind it. The next winter storm is off the west coast. Severe weather outlook, parts of the Four Corners and just along the Mississippi River Valley. We take you down to the surface as we continue to keep our eye on this strong winter storm as you continue to see feet of snow across the Rocky Mountains. More winter weather alerts for the northern part of the nation. Down here in the Concho Valley, just beautiful warm temperatures with some of those high winds. Now, Futurecast is going to continue to track a little bit of this cloud cover, but as a result of these clear skies, we will continue to see some of these below freezing temperatures by tomorrow. President's Day looking like a little bit in those 60s, but as we make our way into that third week of February already, going to be dropping down into those teens, if not lower than that tonight, down into those 40s, keeping our eye on those winds. It's going to be pretty chilly. Keep your dates warm. Keep that coat close. Then tomorrow, a good run into those 70s. Stephen will take a closer look at some of these windier conditions, and then we're dropping right back down below freezing. So people, pets, plants, and pipes as we make our way in towards Sunday. Take a good look into those 50s. President's Day pushing up into those 60s by Tuesday. Here comes that cold weather, so please, let's prepare now so we're ready later. Temperatures are going to drop down into those 40s. Then we fight back and forth between those 40s, those 30s, and those 50s, while those overnight lows will go from those 40s down near 12 degrees and then warm up into those 20s. Stay tuned. We'll warm up the break. You're watching KSAN News at 5.